Hi, my love. Welcome back to this channel. If you are an existing subscriber, you know I love you. And if you are just stopping by for the first time, please do well to share the video, comment, like, and subscribe so that you'll be a part of this family. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the parts of the sewing machine. This is very much a beginner-friendly video. So if you are a beginner, you are welcome. Let's dive right into the video. I'm using this black head because this is the sewing machine that is normally advisable for a beginner. So you might not be able to use the industrial machine, you might not be able to use the other type like the tabletop and other variation like that. But this is the type of sewing machine that a beginner starts with, and then you advance and progress into the other type. So let's go into the detail of the class. This that I am holding here is called the sewing machine head. The sewing machine head, all of these black components that you can see is the sewing machine head. Well, this is the table. This is the table, and this part, this one, sometimes it can be detachable, sometimes it is already screwed to the table. This is the leg. Let's call it the leg of the sewing machine. Okay, I hope we get that. Now I will proceed to some important parts of the sewing machine that we normally use on a daily or a regular basis. Okay, now the first I'm going to talk about is the table, which is this that you can see, this plank. Sometimes it might not be plank, like in the case of industrial machine. Now it will not be this wood that you are selling, but in any case it is called the sewing machine table. Now coming down to the leg, like I called it, of the sewing machine, this part is also very important. It is called the treadle. The treadle of the sewing machine, it's the one that will allow you to like wheel the sewing machine continuously and will allow you to sew whatever you have to sew. Now back to the sewing machine head. This part is a very important part of the sewing machine head, and it is called the balance wheel or the flywheel. The balance wheel or the flywheel is the one that you will move like so, and then it goes like simultaneously with the treadle that I just showed now. So the two of them, they work hand in hand for you to achieve a smooth sewing. All right, next I'm going to show you is this one here. It is called the stitch control. This one here, you can raise it up, you can bring it down, you can put it at the middle, any parts that you want depending on what you are sewing. It allows your stitch, that line that you sew like this, it's the one that control how loose or closely how loose or close those stitches should be. So this is the one that you use to control it, and you also use it to reverse. Maybe you want to stitch, you want to reverse, you want to stitch on a particular spot in order to secure it very well so that it will not loosen up in no time. You will also use this one to do the reverse. Okay, coming to the top here, there is supposed to be an iron here, but mine got removed while I was relocating to this space. So there's this iron, a little bar, something. You would see it. I will attach a picture to this video so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. That thing is here. Is that iron that I'm talking about is where the the thread will stay. Is where the thread will stay on like this. You see it. So that thing is called the spool pin. Okay, now let's come to this area. Coming to this area, there's this bar here at the back of the sewing machine, like this. Is called the pressure foot lifter. The pressure foot lifter is the one that will allow you to lift the pressure foot. For you, you can lift it up or down. When you want to place your fabric under the sewing machine, you will lift the pressure foot lifter. You bring it up. Then when you are done, you have arranged your fabric under the sewing machine, you want to start sewing, you will now bring the pressure foot lifter down. So it will allow the pressure foot to pin your fabric to this plate. This one is called plates. This something looking like a silver is called plates. Okay, now this one here, you can see my hand. It may not be in this shape for all sewing machine, but I think the blackhead has this shape for all of them. So this one is called the pressure foot. Okay, the pressure foot, and this is the lifter here. So the lifter is what controls the pressure foot here. So pressure foot lifter, pressure foot. So this is what controls it. You get that now? Okay, so we are coming to this place. This is called the needle bar.
the oil, machine oil will not allow this thing to stay very well. So this is called the needle bar. This is where your the needle, the sewing machine needle, enters and stays. This is the position for you to allow you sew your fabric very well. Now coming to this place, you can see this here. It's called the thread take up. The thread take up. You can see while the next class will be how to thread the sewing machine. That's how to pass your thread all around it for you to sew very well. So this is called the thread lifter. The thread passes through it before it goes into the needle. So these are the important parts of the sewing machine that you need to know. Okay. Okay, let's come to this part. This here is what connects this wheel to this part. Sometimes you can use a long rope made out of fabric, but most time I use my elastic. I use elastic to for my own, right? Okay. So the next thing, let me show you these other important components of the sewing machine. This one, this one is the reeler. I think it has other name though. I will attach a picture. And this one is the shuttle. Okay, this is the shuttle. This is the reeler. So in order for you, okay, we'll get there in the next video. All right. So that's basically the important part of the sewing machine. This other one that is inside, that is under this plate here, there are some components under this plate here that if they malfunction, you'll not be able to sew very well. I don't know the name they call it in English. I only know the name in Yoruba. So in Yoruba they call it igboko. Okay, they call it igboko. So all of these things here, by the time you see your own sewing machine, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. All of these things inside is called igboko. Okay, let me bring it out so that you will see it. Yeah, can you see this now? All of these parts like this, they call it igboko. So I don't know the name that English calls it. So in order for you to, let me just quickly do that before the next video. In order for you to fix this very well, you will move this and this to the side, this to this side, this to this side. By the time you move it, you'll be able to remove these two. Okay, most times you don't have to tamper with it every day. No, you don't have to tamper with it every day. Now for you to fix, okay, let's go now to the next video on how to fix and prepare your sewing machine for sewing.